The family has been asking for like a pizza recipe. And, I'm like, I can do pizzas. I can do different recipes. But I think I want to change things up a little bit. So today we're going to make us some pizza enchiladas, hot off that Blackstone. I mean, these things are going to be good. You hear me? Now, I have done enchiladas in the past on the Blackstone, but I've never done pizza enchiladas. I've done pizza roll-ups, but I've never done them like this. So we're going to mix things up, do a little fusion dish, I guess you say. And that's where you mix like one type of food with another type of food. So we're going to take Italian and a Mexican idea, mix them together, and make some amazing. But we got to quit talking and get to cooking. So go on and fire up that Blackstone and get that thing heating up, because we do have just a very little prep to do. And the prep is going to depend on what you want to put in your pizza. Today I'm going to put some bacon, so I got to chop up some bacon. Other than that, we're going to be ready to cook. Now, I had this bacon here left over from a cook the other day, so I'm just going to use it up. And if you follow this channel for any kind of time, you know I like to go ahead and cut my bacon up before I cook it, if I'm going to use it like crumbled bacon. You can go ahead and cook it and then crumble it up later. I just find it's easier to do this and just mix it in as I cook. It's just a lot easier to do. And how big you want it, it's completely up to you, but there it is. Bacon's done. Let's talk about what I'm going to put in mine real quick. I have some mild Italian sausage right here. Of course, we got bacon, got some mozzarella cheese, and some pepperoni. So basically, it's going to be like a meat pizza, a meat lover's pizza. I like adding everything but anchovies to mine, but the rest of the family don't care for that. So you got to kind of blend it in, make the family where they enjoy it, or get it where they enjoy it. So that's what we're going to do today, the meat lovers. I personally love meat lovers, but hey, prep's done. Let's get to cooking. Let's go check on that griddle. Come on. Well, I'm seeing that white smoking. You know what that means. It's time to put some groceries down on this griddle. Let's throw down our Italian sausage first. Without the paper. We don't need that paper in there. Go ahead and get it broke up, chopped up, and cut up so we can get it cooked up. Now, I do want to get a good little brown on this. To me, that just adds that little extra flavor, if you kind of brown it up. So we're just going to let it sit for a minute. Then we're going to start chopping it back up again. Now, I've let this sit for just a couple minutes. I mean, look at the brown and the char you're getting on here. That's what we're after right there. Yeah, that right there just adds that much more flavor to anything. So once you get that good little char going there, you can go ahead and start chopping it up some more. But, we got more cooking to do. Grab up your bacon over here. Can't forget that bacon. Let's add it in there with it. Get it to cooking too. Italian sausage, bacon. You know this is a good thing to start off with. All right, this sausage and bacon is just about where we want it right here. I mean, look at that. Look how beautiful that is right there. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add some pepperoni into it. Now, you can get the diced pepperoni, and I did open this. I don't know why I can't get it open now. But you can do the diced pepperoni. You can take this pepperoni here and cut it up, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to take and just kind of throw it in here like it is. Yeah, there's a million ways you can do this. So there's our 3 meats right there. And if I can get this one loose. There we go, good enough. We're gonna add a little sauce now. Now I'm using a tomato and garlic, tomato, basil, garlic. I get it out in a minute. And we're just gonna add this in. This is the Great Value brand. Use whatever brand you like. I just had this in the cabinet. We're not the bougie kind that always have to have name brand. Don't always have to have that. Because guess what? I got some more Great Value. Mozzarella cheese. We're gonna mix some of this in there with it. One more thing we're gonna add. Some Tuscan herb. Use whatever kind of Italian seasoning, wrong side, that you want, but this Tuscan herb, I tell you, it's on point. Let's add this into it. And now we'll just give it a good mix. Mix all this up together. Let them pepperonis cook a little bit. Let that cheese melt all together. Yes, sir, buddy. That's going to be good right there, ain't it? Look at that. Look at all that cheese, y'all. That's what you want. Yes, sir. So what I'm gonna do now is just slide all this over to the side because it is a little bit cooler over there. That's what we want. So now while everything's slid over, I went ahead and cut that burner off also. Just want to keep things warm over there. Grab you up a cutting board. Let's place it down, reach around here, grab up your tortillas. Now I am using the burrito size tortillas. These work perfect for kind of what I want to do. So we're just gonna lay one out right here, and take it, and we're just gonna add a little filling into it. You want some filling in here. Man, look at that cheese, y'all. Yes, sir. Get it straightened out. And from here, all we're gonna do is just roll it up. Like that right there. Now I have the Blackstone deep dish pizza pan. Use whatever kind of pan you like. You can use a casserole dish, whatever. But I'm just gonna take this and just set it right down in there like that. And keep on making these until we get that filled up. That is the plan. Looks like we can do one more, which is perfect. Perfect. Used up all our filling, and it's gonna fill that pan up too. That's what we're looking for. All right, now, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. There it is. More sauce. Take it and just pour your sauce all over them. Make it good and saucy. Then, some cheese. I'll tell you what. Let's spread our sauce out just a little bit here. Now the cheese. Man, this is looking good already, ain't it, y'all? And look how quick it's coming together. Quick, fast, and hurry. That's what you want. And gotta have more pepperoni, don't you? Just gotta have the pepperoni. So we'll come in here and just, you can make it pretty and put them in a line, however you want to do it. You know, at the end of the day, it's gonna get eaten. But you know, pretty food does taste better. So make it look kind of presentable where people are like, wow, look what you did. Yeah, so there we go. Enough pepperonis. One more thing. Some more seasoning. Need some more seasoning on this. Man, look at that right there, y'all. This is coming together good, ain't it? Now what we want to do is just kind of clean our griddle off a little bit right here. We're going to take this and set it straight on the griddle. Remove our cutting board. Put this kind of more in the center. Now, here's where you kind of work your little temperature control. I'm going to turn the center burner off, turn this other burner back on, and turn them on about a medium heat. And that way, the center kind of stays cooler, but the heat will radiate around here. Now, you wonder what I'm going to do. You can take a big dome, kind of cover it up, but you see it don't really cover my pan. It will that way, and that's what we want. Or if you have a lid, you can close down your lid. So what we're going to do is just turn this way, where it can catch some of that heat from that radiant. You know, we had them two side burners on. We're going to turn it, let it catch some heat, spray a little water in here, let it steam, let it cook, let it do its thing. Well, this thing's been under there for a little bit now. You can keep on checking on it if you want to, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is looking good. Y'all check this out. Look at that. Now that looks absolutely amazing. Well, no, we got to get it off the griddle. So that Blackstone dish actually comes with a way to pick it up. Look at that. That's perfect right there. It's very heavy too. And while it is still steaming and bubbling, I want to show you this up close. Look how good this right here has turned out. You serve this up for supper one night, dinner, after school lunch, whatever, man, them families going to be happy. That family's going to love you. Or just make them for yourself and don't tell nobody you made them. Either way, y'all, we got to try this out. Now, don't that look amazing? I mean, That's how simple it is to do something like this on the Blackstone. Something different, something great, something delicious, something the family will love. Now, we just got to get one of these out. See if I can get this one here. I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and get these two. Whatever comes up, comes up. How's that? There we go. We'll use this one. Boy, look at that right there. Still got a lot of cheese. Yes, sir. Look at that. Y'all, maybe one thing to do, and that's cut into it, try it out, see how we did. I'm going to come down here where I know it's got some good meaty stuff to it. Y'all, look at that. Perfect. Hot, though. Yes, sir. You need to make this for your family, for whoever. Make it for yourself. Man, that is so good. That is so good. It's baked in that sauce. The tortilla shell's good and soft. Perfect like an enchilada would be, but you have all the flavors of that pizza in there. This is so good. Now, comes the part where you're going to let me know down in the comments what you would add to your pizza if you add in this. I really like to know. But right now, I got to take the rest of these inside, feed the family. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Comment, like, share, the whole 9 yards. If you didn't, hey, let me know in the comments also. I love hearing from you haters. I love it, love it, love it. So either way, leave me a comment. We'll see you next time.